We are back. Ooh, okay. First things first. Gotta check my mic is on because we've been having way too many mic issues lately. Also, as much as I love gyro controls, I don't like the motion aiming in this version. If I'm being, actually, let's try it. I'll give it a try. Welcome everyone to another new Let's Play. This one being Portal 1 to be exact. And I'm very excited to show you this one.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2,
1. We're a girl! Actually, this is probably the best view you're gonna get of the main character of this game. So let's take it in for a second. Okay. I'm not sure of her name. I know she has a name. I think it starts with a G. I'll put it on screen right now. Alright, yes. Okay, I lied. I don't like these motion controls. Motion aiming off. Beautiful. Also, another thing I want to add. Options. Captioning. Yes, I like captions in my games. Portal. So this game is Portal 1. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch version. The Switch, I believe, is the only modern console you can play this on. You can't play this on PlayStation 4 or 5. You might be able to play it on Xbox. I'm not sure how that works, the backwards compatibility. And then you can obviously play on PC. But I've played this game on Switch before, and it runs as good as you want it to be. So basically, for those of you who don't know who Portal, I'm gonna try my best to explain it in a more entertaining fashion. Portal is a puzzle game that has a pretty unique story to it. Portal 1 is a very short game. Like, we're talking like Bowser's Fury. We have another short Let's Play on our hand. But I want to play Portal 2 really quickly after we beat this, because Portal 2 is, I think, the true Portal experience. Portal 1's like the appetizer where, you know, they throw some interesting things at you. Portal 2 is where they kind of go off the rails. So Portal 2 has also the more interesting story. So just think of this one as the appetizer. But it is a puzzle game. So like right here, we have to pick up the box, drop it on the button, and the door opens.
Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the
Basically, when you go into levels like this, that's the end of a level.
Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube.
Now, we haven't really got introduced to who's talking to us right now, but perhaps, you know what's funny? I'm looking at this camera right now, and I feel like it should be inverted, no? I know I'm literally just thinking about this right now, but look, because I'm always looking this way. Flip. Does that look better? No. I like this better. Or maybe if I move... We're getting off topic.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super Button.
So, Portal is one of my favorite games of all time. Again, specifically Portal 2, but Portal 1 and 2 are those games... Portal 1 and 2 are those games where you kind of just bunch them together. I'll explain this more when we start Portal 2, even more so, because Portal 2 does something that I'm like, you really don't need to play Portal 1. Like, if you really just, I want to play one of them, you know, Portal 2 is the way to go. In this case, Portal 1 and 2 on Switch are just lumped together. So, anyways, as the game's name, Portal, we're basically making portals. We don't have access to make our portals ourselves. Right now, the portals are being basically made for us. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for the portal to take us to the button. We're going to drop it. Go back out.
Perfect. Please move
Now
to the chamber
we
lock,
can
as the
leave.
effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Not part of this test. As for episodes for this, I have no idea how this is going to work. I forgot how many levels there are in this game. I want to say 18. No, that can't be right. 28? Oh, I don't know. Is this level 2?
You're doing
Oh, yeah.
very
Oh,
well.
right there.
Please be
19.
advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Whee! Ah! Oh, that scared me. Okay, so voila! Now
Very
we have a
good.
gun.
You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it,
So-
you can create your own portals.
Yes.
These
Yes, yes, yes,
interdimensional
yes.
gates have proven to be completely
Girl, I
safe.
can explain it.
The
I can
device,
explain it.
however,
Girl,
is not.
you just.
Do not touch
Girl,
the
no,
operational
girl.
end of the device.
I already touched
Do
it.
not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should...
Thank you. So we have the blue portal gun now. So as you can see, the orange portal is already made for us. It's predetermined. So any portal I make anywhere, you can shoot at these white surfaces. Shoot it here, and now I'll end up where the orange portal is. Blue, and I'll always end up here because that's where the orange portal is. Pretty simple. Honestly, a pretty simple concept. Once you kind of know what you're doing. Have you ever played Splitgate? For my subscribers that maybe haven't played older games like this. Crazy that this is considered an older game, but the game was peak back when I was a kid.
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
So I have a funny story about this. So when I show people this game, I used to show this game a lot back in the day. They would always get stuck on this part. Basically what you're supposed to do is shoot a portal here, orange, go in it, then look this way, and shoot another portal and go back in. Oh my god, let me tell you how many people were just stuck and could not comprehend it. It's one of those things in video games like Zelda, or even this. I mean, you guys saw my Zelda Let's Play, so sometimes it doesn't even click with me, but like things just click in my head so quickly because of video game logic. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm smarter than these people that were playing this game, but video game logic clicks in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you know.
Well done.
I wasn't calling anyone dumb.
The Aperture Science
Don't put
Bring
words
Your
in my
Daughter
mouth.
to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Honestly, this this series might be like a 6-episode series. I don't know. I have no idea how this is gonna work, to be honest. I should honestly, looking back, I guess maybe I should have just streamed it.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4.
Whatever.
You're doing quite well.
All right. So next objective is there's a box down here. We can go pick up the box, go through the portal, and voila.
Once again,
I want to try to explain how these
excellent
puzzles
work.
work,
As
just in
part
case
of our
people were
required test
curious to see how it
protocol,
works.
We will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own.
But to be
Good
honest, I
luck.
could probably get through these test chambers pretty quickly. Also, for those of you asking, this is total off-track randomness, but people are always like, how is your hair always like blowing in the wind? I have a fan right here. I have it on low so it doesn't get in the mic quality. Always gotta check if it's on. I always gotta check that it's on, and that like sometimes I notice when I move my mic like this, for whatever reasons, it raises the temperature, not the temperature, the gauge of like how sensitive the mic is. So right now I'm on sensitivity 2, but I can accidentally raise it to 6, and like my voice will just be all loud and crackly. Very annoying. Anyways, as the robot mentioned, we are on our own this time. So what you want to do here is kind of like the last room. Want to shoot, then shoot over there, pick up the box, bring the box here, and then kind of do the same thing we did in the room before that. Go here, pick up the box, and voila. Oop, voila. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Okay. Basically, there's a portal up above you. You want to escape by doing this. Voila. Good thing the glass didn't crack. For those of you wondering what that look was, if you know, you know. Ask me in the next Let's Play. Loading. Also, as you can see, again, we're playing on Switch. The game runs really good. I do want to mention there is a version of this game on PC called Portal RTX, and basically it transforms the whole game into like this beautiful looking like modern game. I mean, the game's already beautiful in my opinion, but it adds like new shadows and textures and what's that thing everybody's all hyped about? The reflections. Whatever that is. Sorry, I'm a Nintendo fan. We don't get that fancy stuff. But it's only for the first game, so I thought it would be weird. I have that version on PC, but I thought it would be weird playing that version and then going back to the original Portal 2, so I just decided to play the original. It is a great version now.
While safety is one of many enrichment centers,
I think it's free too. Don't quote me on that, but
must be the pride
or maybe it's a mod. I don't know. But it is nice. I'm surprised. I've read that like bands have like done it for the second one, but I haven't looked into it. We'll keep it official. And I just like playing games on my Switch or Switch 2. I wonder if this game loads faster on Switch 2.
Warning devices are required.
It probably
on
does,
all
to be
mobile
honest.
equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Alright, so on this one, we want to shoot this where the little laser's shooting at. See the little black mark? We'll shoot the blue one there. And the thing will go out of here and shoot into the energy source.
Good. Now use the
And now everything moves. So now we'll click the portal here, and when the platform aligns, we will fall into the platform. Of course. Also, as you can tell, I'm trying to stay quiet when the robot talks to us because, one, the things they say is really funny, and two, Portal is a game that tells its story through atmosphere and environment. As you can see, there's a creepy little thing over there, like if someone were to watch us. We seem to be tested on various projects for whatever reason, so, you know, I won't try to spoil anything, but I'll let the story tell itself. One of the most important things of this game is listening to what the robot tells us, or kind of visualizing stuff around us. Capiche? Caposh. Okay, we'll probably do this last level.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in
Alright, we've reached our first room where we can die. You can die in this level. And it's not good. Gotta be careful with these. This can hurt you. We're gonna... what do we want to do here? Mm. Okay, I see what we have to do. It'll bounce over here, and then boom, boom, boom. And then we can go over there. Oh! And voila! One of my best friends. He hasn't played this game. And I really wanted to play this game. In fact,
it's merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
me trying to get her to play this game kind of inspired me to play the game on the channel. I've also just been meaning to play Portal 2. I just love that game so much. I feel like Portal isn't getting enough love nowadays. Anyways.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
I highly doubt
Make no attempt to solve it.
I highly doubt that. But we're gonna finish the next puzzle, the next chamber. Look, it tells you what kind of mechanics you're gonna use too. So this mechanic will be picking up blocks. The blocks can hit us and kill us, and then we won't be using any of this stuff. Is that cake?
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
It's broken, you say? I guess we'll have to see why it's broken on the next episode. Adios.
Once again, the Enrichment Center offers its
Yeah,
most
I'm trying to do an
sincere
outro,
apologies
GLaDOS.
on the occasion of this unsolvable test environment.
I just said her name.